everyone, and welcome to July 2024 Mission for K-Influencer Academy. The topic is 멋. So what does 멋 mean to you? Translated, it means stylishness, charm, and elegance. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this first video about what 멋 means to me. So if you have a look at the information page that I got for 멋, it explains that 멋 translated is elegance or style and charm. So what other better idea of this particular word 멋 means to me is my favorite subject ever, hanbok. So this first little video is me having my makeup done and getting ready, having my hair styled, and hiring a hanbok from Daean Hanbok and all the information there. And the second little video is about me purchasing my own hanbok at the Gwangjang markets and how that went. So enjoy everyone, I am very excited for this topic.
So what better way to speak about 멋 is by hiring a hanbok. I went to Daean Hanbok just next to Gyeongbokgung Palace, and they had a very large selection of hanbok, both male and female, to wear. They also offered professional photos as well. So I really enjoyed my day there. So as I show you me getting my makeup put on for my hanbok rental for that day, I will speak to you a little bit about the history of hanbok.
Hi everyone, it's Sarah here, your Aussie Ajumma, and today I'm getting my face done. Can you imagine? My face actually done. It's gonna look epic, so join me.
So Korean fashion has always been really cool to see, and it all started with the Korean dress code, which is hanbok. So what is hanbok? Hanbok is a traditional Korean attire. It's got a unique costume of the Korean people that's been preserved in its original form throughout much of the nation's history. Although largely worn today for traditional holidays and special occasions such as weddings and the children's first birthdays, hanbok is often considered the absolute cultural heritage that Koreans are most recognised for in regards to their history. So originally it was part of, you knew what social status you were when you wore hanbok. So for example, when you got the Queen and any high-ranking officer had very different attire to those who were commoners or servants or anything like that. So the history of hanbok dates back to the Three Kingdoms period, which was Goguryeo, Shilla and Baekje, which occupied the northern, southeastern and southwestern parts of the Korean peninsula. Artifacts show that both men and women wore a joguri or upper garment. The men wore the wide and roomy trousers called baji, and the women were clad in chima, which is like a long flowy skirt. So the different features of the hanbok are the joguri, which is the top and basic upper garment of the hanbok, like the top that's worn. And there are many variations of joguri. So the more traditional ones were very square cut, whereas the more modern ones are actually more, they're cut like a Western style top. And also a chima, which is the dress or the skirt that wraps around. There are many other facets of hanbok, too much to delve into right now, but the hanbok is beautiful. So if you do ever come to South Korea and want to borrow a hanbok, Daehan Hanbok is definitely the place to go, and they're located really close to. It is a subject that is very, very, very deep and rich in history, and it just goes to prove that the style of hanbok, like the more you dig into it, the deeper it is, and it is absolutely fascinating. But definitely there are many websites to go to learn more about hanbok, and yeah. And this next video is of my last visit. So when I was in Korea, every time I visit Korea, I always wear a hanbok and do that for the day, and I also had a hanbok made for myself.
It's Sarah here, your Aussie Ajumma, and today I am ordering a hanbok. I'm so excited. Have a look at the fabric I'm going to have. So this one, this is for the joggery, and this one for the chima. I am so excited. I'm beyond excited. So I look forward to I look forward to showing you the final result of the hanbok. Hi everyone, it's Sarah here, your Aussie Ajumma, and today I've just picked up my hanbok. Isn't it beautiful? I'm literally gonna cry like right now. So all I need is to have my hair done a bit better, but I am extremely happy with that. So I'll post another video a little bit later, okay? Annyeong. How did you like that video? As you can see, I had to speed up the makeup process significantly, as it took nearly an hour to do, and I managed to condense it down into about 4 minutes. So I'm quite proud of that. And how beautiful are the colours of the hanbok that I did purchase. I'm glad you enjoyed that video, but wait, there is more. In my next video, I will be interviewing one of the most loveliest people ever, and it is one of the gentlemen from Suguri project. So keep an eye out for that video, which will be airing 7:30 p.m. on YouTube on the Thursday the 25th of July. So look forward to that, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Annyeong.